Hey guys, I'm Emily from Artemisia Academy, and today we're going to be exploring the nitty-gritty of what does an herbal first aid kit look like. And so it really kind of depends on the situation you're in and what you want to prep it for. But I thought I would just kind of show you guys some spoilers and see what's in my different herbal first aid kits that I've packed for different situations. So we're going to go take a look and see what's inside. So here we have our different first aid kits. And so this is my herbal first aid kit for my car. I bought this really cute little box and band-aids and all the good other stuff from like a CVS or a Rite Aid for 12 bucks. It's been fantastic because inside I can fit all sorts of stuff. It came with a cold compress pack, which is awesome. And then I just like yanked out the stuff that I don't use and put in the stuff that I do. And so I have my scrapes and stings salve in here. This is something we make in our herbal apprentice program all the time. It's kind of the green goop for everyday cut, scrape, stings, you name it, bites and everything else. I've got fennel tincture because fennel is what I take with me traveling all the time whenever I have an upset tummy on the road from something I ate, gas food, whatever, if you're on the road, it's whatever it is that you have available sometimes. And so fennel's my go-to for all the sorts of tummy aches I might have. I have yarrow with me because yarrow is great for stopping bleeding. It's a styptic. It also is really fantastic as an antiseptic herb for wound washes, for bringing down inflammation, for colds and flus internally. So I kind of bring it with me everywhere. And so I keep my car kit like super simple. You notice that I've like bagged my salve so that nothing spills. And then in here I still have like the wipes, the little spatula things, which is great for dipping out your salves without infecting it with bacteria. And then what other sort of band-aids I have at the bottom. So this is my car kit. I love to keep it at all times and just make sure that it's good to go. This is my kind of more extensive, either at home or this has been extended now into, this is my go bag for camping, for my car camping trips. And so car camping, I can take anything I want. Road trips, regular road trips, this is always in there too. So it kind of doubles up on what I already have. And so in this one, this I just happened to throw in the big bottle of fennel because we went all the way across country and I wanted to make sure I had a lot. I have a sunburn soother salve in here because I knew I was going to be going to a lake and might be getting sunburned. So I thought I just put that in there too. You'll see I have an extra set of contacts, some tooth powder, facial scrub, an inhaler. So I've got some regular medicines in here too. And then I've got a pain in the neck tincture because the last time I went traveling, I was experiencing neck pain. I have fire cider. That's my preventative for all sorts of, colds, flus, any sort of sore throats, whatever. If I'm traveling and I'm worried about potentially catching something, I'll just start taking fire cider as a just in case remedy. I've got echinacea. Echinacea is great for snake bites and for just boosting the immune system. I've got yarrow, again, that's in just about every kit here. I've got it, everything's gonna be okay tincture, because last time I was on a road trip, I knew that there might be some social stress going on with the bigger crew we'd be hanging out with. I've got a sagebrush liniment. Sagebrush is great for bringing down aches and pains. I think I was experiencing like some sort of like knee issues at the time, or somebody else was. That's why I put it in there. I've got a sleep tincture. So this is Good Night Sweetheart tincture. This is my sleep mixture that I made for the month. And then I also just have some random teas. So like mint is great for tummy aches. It's great for cooling down. I can throw some ice in it at a hotel and make some iced tea. I've got like a throat coat in here. I've got some sweet and spicy good earth tea because that's just always a big hit and warming on a cold night. So this is my car camping trip that completely changes depending on what's going on, and I'm always pulling stuff in and putting stuff out, and no matter what, this is like sealed away from my clothes and everything else because it's in a waterproof bag. So I know I can take this with me, just throw it in wherever I'm going, and it's good to go, and it just rotates out whatever stuff I got going on. My last kit is my backpacking kit. And so as you can see, it's like just a plastic bag, no fancy bag or container here. And I have a lot of things double bagged just because I don't want things spilling when I'm backpacking. I've got an inhaler. Post-COVID, I started having breathing issues again. So that's just like with me everywhere. I've got a whole bunch of different powders that I've used for backpacking: echinacea, plantain, charcoal, some clay, Oregon grapefruit. These are for like infections, some sort of water contamination, giardia issues, you name it. I've got all sorts of fun stuff in here. And then I've got some gloves. Q-tip should be in that bag. I've got some sterile wipes. I've got some chamomile tea for, any sort of inflammation or eye pain. Again, mint tea for digestive issues. Echinacea, Oregon grapefruit capsules, which you can see one popped open here, but that's what's left from the last round. And then I've also got some regular medicines. I always bring a little bit of a leave with me just in case. This one's got a bug off spray, which this is too big of a bottle that I shouldn't be bringing anymore. That's extra weight that I don't need. Echinacea, again, for bleeding. Echinacea for rattlesnake bites and immune system boosting. Yarrow for stopping bleeding. And then I've got another bag that's in my backpack, actually, of all of the gauze pads and all the emergency trauma bleeding care is actually in a whole nother bag now. This is just the medicines bag. And so I've got like some Altoids, I think, for digestive upset or just because I want them. I've got some Imodium capsules because I've had diarrhea backpacking before and I never want to experience that again. I've got eye drops. I've got hand sanitizer. I've got Benadryl just in case. And so as you can see, like every single kit that I have kind of has its own purpose, kind of has its own needs. And so I know for a lot of my students, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. There's so many options. And that's exactly why we're going to simplify things and keep it really, really easy to figure out what's the kit for you, what do you want to keep with you, and what are like the top like 4 or 5 things that you need to make it work. So I hope you had fun exploring the kits today. We're going to be talking more about what you can put in for each situation, but I hope you had a fun time and hope to see you guys in our Herbal First Aid Workshop coming up. So see you guys soon.